One of the most frequently asked questions I get on this channel is, what are the best places to raise a family in the Tampa Bay area? And let's be real, choosing the right city to raise your family isn't about palm trees or fancy zip codes. For most parents, it's about having access to good schools, a safe neighborhood, and things to do on Saturday besides watching Paw Patrol reruns. So today, I'm breaking down the 5 best family-friendly cities in Tampa Bay, the ones that give you more than just a nice house. These are places where your kids will thrive and where you'll actually enjoy being a parent and a resident. And here's a fun fact. One of these cities was just named the best place to live in all of Florida. So make sure you stick around if you want to know what one it is. And if we've never met before, my name is Juan Alcalá. A little over 6.5 years ago, my wife Kate and I packed up our family of 5, moved 1,200 miles south to Tampa Bay, and we've never looked back. Since then, we've helped over 100 families do the same thing. So in this video, I'm not talking about hypotheticals. I'm giving you a parent-to-parent breakdown of what it's really like to raise a family in each one of these communities, and why they consistently come up in my Zoom calls with clients who are looking to relocate to the area. Now let's start with Westchase. We've already made a lot of videos on Westchase. As a matter of fact, we've made a lot of videos on all of these cities. So make sure you check out the playlist. I'll link it down below. That way you guys have direct access to these specific videos. You know, it's located in Northwest Hillsborough County, just 25 minutes from downtown Tampa. It's 15 minutes to the airport, give or take with traffic, and 30 minutes to Clearwater Beach. Why do families love it? Well, Westchase feels like a small town with big city access. It's got sidewalks and splash pads, coffee shops, A-rated elementary school, all walkable, you know, from many homes in the area. There's also an active HOA. I would consider it a very active community with events year-round. They've got farmers markets, movie nights, even a Halloween golf cart parade. And one of the things I know families love is you can actually walk to school, walk to brunch, and bike to the pool all without ever crossing the main road. It's really cool. There's a golf cart path and a walking path that runs right under the main road there and takes you right to the main park. It's a really cool spot. It's one of my favorite places to just go hang out, walk around, and get a coffee, because you can really get a sense of what the community's for. Now here's another thing that I know parents love. It has very low crime statistics with dedicated community patrols and well-kept environments. So this is something that I know parents tend to love. And if you include things into that safety, like that underground pathway, you know, it keeps the kids off the main roads when they want to, you know, get across the community. And as a parent, that is a huge win for me. I don't want my kids going across our main roads because they are busy, and I know a lot of parents don't. So maybe that's similar to you. So what does it cost to buy a home in Westchase? Well, at the time of this recording, the median sales price is right at about $507,000. That is subject to change at any time, of course, but that's what we're seeing right now. A lot of value there. And again, this is an A-rated community according to niche.com. So definitely worth checking out and putting on your list. Next up on our list, we got Wesley Chapel, where new families are moving by the thousands. It's located just over the county line in Pasco County, which is north of Hillsborough County, north of Tampa. It's about 35 minutes north of downtown, to be exact. Now, why is this a family magnet? Wesley Chapel was ranked the #1 city in Florida for lifestyle, and it shows. You've got A-rated schools, top hospitals, and a booming mix of neighborhoods and parks. There's a 7.5-acre man-made lagoon known as Epperson with a beach access inside of the community. It's unbelievable. Stacy, one of our realtors on the team, she lives in that community. It's amazing. And yes, your kids can play in a real lagoon after school. It is both private and public. There's a portion of the tickets that remain public to help for the upkeep of that. Now, when it comes to safety and health, it has the second most insured population in the entire state. Several major healthcare systems are based here, including Advent and Baycare. You've got Orlando Health Systems building a hospital there as well. This place is booming. Again, activities include lagoon beaches, splash pads, sports complexes, playgrounds, and more. I've got a ton of videos on Wesley Chapel. Make sure you check those out. If you're looking to buy a home right now, again, the median sales price is around $432,000, and there's a lot of new construction, and you can find some pretty sick deals if you're interested in that as well. You know, houses range anywhere from the high 300s to over 1.5 million. So there's really something for everybody's lifestyle. The things to watch out for here, I would say, is rush hour can get real on I-75. If you're commuting daily, make sure you have a plan around around that. But if you're living locally, working locally, or remote, this is gonna be a great fit for you and your family. It's something that you're gonna want to add to your list. Now, if you're looking for something with old school charm, with kid-friendly activities, Safety Harbor really delivers. The location is on the west side of the bay in Pinellas County, where I live, 20 minutes from downtown Tampa, 20 minutes to the airport, and 30 minutes to Clearwater Beach. The Safety Harbor is recognized as one of the safest small cities in Tampa Bay. You've got walkable streets, waterfront parks, which Philippi Park is amazing. You gotta go check that out. I remember when we were there one time and the spotted horned owls were there, and there was like photographers everywhere, and these things are beautiful. They're up in the trees, and the park is awesome. It's almost like on a bluff. It's overlooking, it's got elevation over the bay. It's incredible, and it got its name because that's where they used to hide all of the ships inside of Tampa Bay to get them away from storms, which is pretty neat when you think about that. Now, it's also got top-rated charter schools and public schools and an incredibly tight-knit downtown. Downtown has this great gazebo. Kate and I went down and took photos together at Philippi Park and at the gazebo there. We just had a blast, and it's so quaint. You know, it's got a farmer's market every weekend and even an owl migration festival. And that's so cool because your kids will get to learn about the owls in real life, which I think is great. You know, activities include Philippi Park, like we said. We got kayak launches, there's tot lots or playgrounds, if that's what you want to call them, seasonal parades, and local art programs. It's awesome. Of course, it's got a world-class spa, which you definitely need to check out. The fountain down there is beautiful. Safety Harbor is just a really quaint little cool town. There's even this house out there, they call it the Bowling Ball House. It's a very eclectic arts thing. You just gotta see it with your own eyes. It's unbelievable. And if you're looking to buy a home here, the median sales price is right around $544,000. So what if you want space, safety, and some serious schools? Well, you're gonna wanna check out Odessa. Now, it's located north of Tampa in Pasco County. It actually is in Hillsborough County too. That's a whole nother conversation. It's got about a 30-minute commute to downtown and 25 minutes to the airport. It's really nice, depending on where you live, of course, right? Well, what makes it a family favorite? Odessa blends rural charm and modern comfort. It's home to Starkey Ranch, a nationally recognized master plan community. It puts families front and center. It's got lakes out there. It's awesome. We just put a client out there. They're on a lake. They absolutely love it. This is one of the few places in Tampa Bay where your kid can join a soccer league, a nature club, and a robotics team without leaving the neighborhood, which is pretty interesting. As far as top schools go, you've got Odessa Elementary, Starkey K-8, Keystone Preparatory, and Steinbrenner High School. There are more to talk of, but like Odessa is amazing for education. You got to check it out. In terms of safety, you've got gated sections of the community. You've got neighborhood patrol and lots of family-focused planning. Again, this is one of those areas with very low crime statistics. Pasco County really dives deep on this, so it's something to take a look at. And here's a fun fact. Starkey Ranch was designed around the natural landscape. I have given specific videos on this neighborhood because it's one of my most favorite master plan communities on all of Tampa Bay. You've got oak trees and preserves and ponds where you can do kayaking and you can run around the park. It's awesome. You know, it's intentionally preserved, not necessarily flattened. There's gardens in the community. It's awesome. And if you're looking to buy a home in Odessa, the median sales price is right around $675,000. Now, what is there to watch out about? Well, Odessa is beautiful, but it's not cheap. Expect to pay for that premium lifestyle because you're definitely getting a lot for your money here. And if you are considering moving to the area and you have more questions, please feel free to reach out to me and my team. We put all of our contact information down below, including a link to my calendar where you can schedule a time that is most convenient for you. I'm happy to jump on Zoom with you, get you pointed in the right direction, and really help you understand the lay of the land when it comes to relocating to Tampa Bay. And last but not least on our list, trust me, it is not the least, is going to be Fishhawk Ranch, located in Lithia. This is southeast Hillsborough County, about 35 minutes to downtown Tampa, 45 minutes to the airport. You know, why is it built for families? Well, Fishhawk Ranch is practically a Disneyland for parents. You've got multiple A-rated schools inside the neighborhood. Resort-style pools, splash pads, nature trails, and even its own high school with an A rating. Your kids can walk to school, bike to the community center, and spend summer at the lazy river, all inside of your own zip code. This just happens to be one of the safest places, according to statistics, to raise a family in Tampa Bay, with a dedicated sheriff presence and gated section in many of the villages. Activities include PTA programs, youth sports, trail systems, and community clubs. It's the ultimate village within the city, if you will. And not too far away from there's a really cool BMX bike track, which you should check out too if your kids are into that sort of thing, or if you are. And if you want to buy a home in Fishhawk Ranch, the median list price is right around $531,000. With all those pros, what would be a con, right? If you work on the west side of Tampa, or if you have to go to Pinellas County as an example, the commute is going to be extremely long and it's going to be challenging, just so you know. There's a difference between driving 45 minutes, with a nice, laid back drive, and 45 minutes of white knuckle because you're bumper to bumper. And if you have to drive across I-4 275 to make that happen, it's definitely going to be a challenge. But for many families, it's worth it. So what's the best family-friendly city in Tampa Bay? Well, Westchase gives you schools, walkability, and brunch without leaving your neighborhood. Wesley Chapel gives you new everything from hospitals to splash pads and lagoons. Safety Harbor gives you peace of mind, community charm, and history. Odessa gives you land, privacy, and world-class planning. Fishhawk gives your kids a childhood they'll remember forever. Now, I'd love to know which city you think fits your family best. Drop a comment down below. And if you're serious about relocating, like I said, feel free to hit the link in the description down below to book a Zoom call with me and my team. I'll pull up Google Maps, help you find the place that matches your family's ideal lifestyle, from schools, commutes, safety, and fun included. And until next time, go out and live that Tampa life.